right. Welcome to GoFund, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Thursday, December 2nd, 2021. How the health are you? Glad you could be here because it is the Thursday. It is the December 2nd. We are rolling right through the last month of the year. I cannot believe where we are already. This is just like amazingly fast. How much stuff we've gone through this year. We are just going by this so fast. I'm afraid some of you, even myself, might miss something. And every now and then we like to talk about things because they need to be spoken. Because a lot of people aren't talking about it. And it needs to be spoken a certain way about certain people doing certain things. Especially that AOIMSG place, which really isn't doing anything for ufology. Now that we know this, what's next on the table for little Lou? In his book of demonology, aliens, and what he knows. Will his NDA tell us anything that is really special? Anything we should have known throughout the last 2 years? What is so amazing that Lou can actually tell us? Well, I tell you what. A little birdie told me something about Lou's book and about something inside of it that he is going to express to the world. And guess what? It's not going to be anything magical, anything groundbreaking, anything life-changing. Nobody's going to say, oh, that makes sense. No. Now they're going to say, oh, that makes sense. And they're going to be mad. Yeah. It's about a sighting I think he had. Somebody said he had a sighting. And it propelled him into ufology, which is why he and his services were put into ATIP. But Lou didn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to investigate UFOs. He went into it blind. Although he was probably researching what he saw, apparently it was a TR-3B craft. Now, I don't know if this is true. But that's supposed to be an apparent alien sighting or something like that. It's just silly. Now he's going to be Anjali. He's pulling an Anjali in the book. I can't wait to hear what's in this book. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be something so amazing that you got to buy the book. William Bridges with a $5 super chat starting off the show with a little throwdown asking, well, he says, I will talk for a ball. Meaning meatballs, ma! Bridges! No, the other one. Yeah. Thank you. A continuing supporter of GoFund, you got it. You want to talk for a ball? I don't understand what you want to talk about, but you got to let me know. You got something you want to say? Say it. Let's hear it. You sound like Lou. I'm joking, man. You're definitely not Lou. Oh, I know. We didn't talk much about Lou this week, and that's good. Hey, you get that. It's falling. It's raining dollar bills. Y'all get it? Dollar Williams bills? Never mind. Yep. Thank you very much, Mr. Bridges, a continuing supporter of GoFund. And Rocks in Space with a $5. And wishing you all a spectacular evening and a beautiful tomorrow. That is really nice. Thank you, Rocks in Space. A $5 super chat, a continuing supporter. We give you this to show our appreciation. I don't know if it does anything, but we'll come up with different ones next year. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Next year is going to be huge. It's going to be like this year. It's going to be huge. Ben Yorkshire. It's a 1 pounder. Is it now? Oh, lovely. Thank you, Mr. Yorkshire. He's not Mr. Yorkshire. He's from Yorkshire. It's Ben from Yorkshire. That is just, he's just throwing that. And those are the best. No super chat, no message. He just wanted to say, hey, take this for the cause. All right, took it, got it. Love it. Thank you. A continuing supporter of GoFund as well. Ben Yorkshire which used to say Ben Yorkshire, UK. Okay, thank you very much. And if you want to help keep GoofOn rolling and strolling, we do live off the Super Chat, Super Sticker. You can use PayPal, the Cash App, or become a patron. Thank you, Dorothy Hawkins. She just rolled it up in a little tiny bowl and used one of those, what do they call them, straw things, and whoo, oh, $5. Thank you very much, Dorothy, a continuing supporter of GoofOn in more than one way. Mucho gusto. Now my back is itching. Here you go. Ow, I can't stop this one. How do we get rid of that? I don't have my back scratcher here. Oh, that felt good. I used a back massager, a chair, on Thanksgiving, and I'm still sore from using it. It was a week ago. Yeah, my back is like very itchy. Yeah, it's dry. It's dry out here. The humidity's at 45%. Thank you, Dorothy. It's so, she says, so much more fun than watching TV, GoofOn, where we go for home spun made up fun. Where we go for homespun made up fun. I gotta go get the back scratcher. This is serious. This is serious. You won't see this on anybody else's show. That's because we're real here. And that's what I think Dorothy appreciates as much as all y'all. This isn't some, I'm going to now wear a tie, to try to be somebody I'm not, to look more serious. This is just, you get what you get. And that may not be good enough for some people. And I understand that. But when that happens, we give the old heave-ho and say, don't care. Because we keep it real over here, I think. I don't know. I'm nobody special. I don't have a sidekick. I don't even have a saying, just truthology for ufology, which is only a few months old. We just morph and change and grow. And maybe someday this show will be something that everybody will love. But for now, from what I see and hear, a lot of good things. A lot of nice things. There's only a couple of people. And there's going to be those people out there that won't like us or me. They like you. They don't like anytime you joke around. Huh? Roar. It won't start. Roar, 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 roar. What's wrong with it? How do we get that going? It's roar, 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 roar. Hold on a second. Where do I get this? Oh, right here. Here, let me get it. That should work. Let me screw that in there. There it is. It's roll call, everybody. B. Baker's in the house. Welcome to the show. Dorothy Hawkins, welcome to the show. IR Film, welcome to the show. Paul Fahey, welcome to the show. Mario UFO, welcome to the show. Eddie Mendoza, welcome to the show. EZE021, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Mr. Mouse, what's up? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Coral Ann, nice to see you. Welcome to the show. First time I've ever said your name normally. Big Bob Little M, welcome to the show. First Floor Audio, welcome to the show. Susie Como, welcome to the show. Como. Paul Cargo, welcome to the show. KM, welcome to the show. Sir Wolf 67, welcome to the show. Mario UFOs, welcome to the show. Huh? That girl, Jessica, welcome to the show. The Baconator, Lee Guy, welcome to the show. Who's coming through that front door? Chris, welcome to the show. Walt Corbin, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Somebody just came through. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. Let's see. Shelly just got in. Welcome to the show. Stan the Man, welcome to the show. Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago, welcome to the show. F. Redeemable, welcome to the show. Lord Ludicrous Plaid, welcome to the show. Stan the Man, Stasiak, welcome to the show. Polar Burr, welcome to the show. Big Fat Creep, welcome to the show. We're running out of space. Tracy Hale, welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. Tacy, T-A. I didn't say it yet because I don't see her name Mary Young Sliwa. Not here yet. No. Who's this guy? Tim Freestone. That is a... Now there's a name I wish I was born with that name. Hi, this is Rich Treestone. Is it Treestone? Freestone. That's a great name. Hi, Mr. Freestone. How you doing, John? Do we have any homework today, Mr. Freestone? Yeah. Every day there's homework. Can we do the homework anywhere but home? Get out of here, you. Ha, Mr. Freestone, you're funny. See you later, F-Stone. Hey, it's Freestone. Welcome to the show. Class Clown Comedy. That's my type of person right there. That's who I was. Welcome to the show. James Jimenez. Welcome to the show. We're running out. John Hintz. Shelley. Welcome to the show. That's it. No. Sorry, Polar Bear. She already said no because I didn't see the mess. She said no effing way. Vegan? No meatball. No vegan meatloaf. We eat the real beef. No fake stuff. What's up, Michael Franks? Welcome to the show. Terry Marwood. What's up, Terry? Anybody else? That's everybody. Let's get this show started. So today's show is brought to you by me. Because every now and then, a little me can make you feel better. Just look at me. I mean, who would want to be me? Not you, right? It'd be great if you could see what it's like to have a me. Just to see what it's like from another perspective. But you don't want me. You want you. You are the only person who can play you. Can't be me. I can't be you. So, don't get me. You may want to try me out, but you don't want me. No, you don't want to be me. You don't want to act like me, dress, talk, anything like me. Just be yourself. And this message is brought to you by me. Hey, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm me. I've got a me. But I understand me. But I understand me. You don't. I know what me is about. See, you don't want me in your life. You want to stay with you. Nobody can play you better, not me. And am I doing this on replay? Oh, I'm sorry. That's the end of the commercial for me. Tonight, I see from this side of the world in ufology that they do not believe ufology is political. That's all it is. Ufology has turned into a political powerhouse. Why? Because it had to. It had to. Because that was the only way that little old Lou and his melon bowl friend were able to get what they wanted. And they didn't. It didn't work out. They wanted the Astro because they were going to get funding. I mean, who knows how this AOIMSG thing is going to work out? You know what I mean? Here's what I see in the future. I see this thing not lasting too long. Funding will disappear because the American public won't see anything. Why would we want to pay for and or support something that we won't get the information on? Because we're stupid. Because we vote for things because it looks cool. Because we didn't research it. And Lou and everybody else they were hoping that we would be able to have more transparency. Look at me, I'm doing Jeremy Corbell. I don't even know it. What am I doing? He's wearing off on me. Nah, that won't happen. I don't watch enough Jeremy Corbell, Crazy Eyes to start talking and acting like him. You want to be him, you can. It won't get you anywhere but trouble. You'll be on the wrong side of history. You want to be on the right side of history? You can try me out. You won't like it, though. Nah, you'd like it. I think a lot of people would like living my life. to be honest with you. I never thought of it until now. I think you might like it, to be honest. I think you'd be shocked. I think you would be. I think you would. I think you'd like it. I like being me. Matter of fact, I wouldn't want to be anybody else. I really wouldn't. As much as I complain, it's because, we all complain. But the AOIMSG is political. It has been Lou's talking point to get this transparency into the government so we can go around the world and meet with other countries and share, actually steal information. I say steal, crazy fingers, because it's Lou's magic way of speaking that would coerce them into thinking they were giving us evidence. Like if we go to Italy, Lou would spin it so well that they would feel like they'd have to share their evidence, whatever it is. They'd be sitting around and they're all having spaghetti and meatballs. Mob brings it out. Lou's like, Mrs. G, this is fantastic. I can't believe. And he's with this toothpick, doing this, getting out the parsley, doing this, dunking his bread into the gravy. Lou would love it in Italy. He'd be like, so, these meatballs are fantastic, by the way, he says, Unbelievable. Never had a meatball like this. So where are your files on the UAPs? Great meatballs. You can make a lot of things with these. Sergio, huh? What about those files? You can grab those for me, huh? And he'd be acting all casual. They're breaking bread together, drinking some red wine. Red wine with spaghetti and meatballs. Come on. A little rosé. A little bit of red. A little bit of white. Perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. But Lou would want that information. That's what he thought he was going to have. That kind of authoritative pressure. Go to Russia, have a couple of kushkas, a couple of stoles, and you see Lou from the last time, a month ago when he was in Italy, not as svelte as he is now. He's eaten so much food. And he has gotten larger, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I don't know how many. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. I know it's an old joke, but they must have had like 5 or 6 cameras on him the last time we saw him with the GQ interview. Holy crap. Oh, don't say that about Lou. He's under a lot of stress. He's got health issues. We all do. That's why you don't want to be me. You'd want to, but I definitely wouldn't want to be Lou. How would you like to be Lou for a day? How much Lou could you take? What do you think he would be doing during a day? Holy mackerel. Hold on. What is this? I see a Cash App. Somebody gave Jesse Hauser for Goof on Wine and Meatball Fund. Holy mackerel. Well, I got to tell you. Now, that's some sort of support right there, man. That is unbelievable. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to have a meatball fund now. Now, we don't need a meatball fund. It's just fun to talk about. But I tell you what, for you, my friend, we'll do this because you got, different, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. But thank you. Using the Cash App. That's amazing. Good for you. Paper, y'all. Thank you. The Cash App gets used very, very seldom. A couple times a month. PayPal's great, though, too. They're the same. Plus, what was I gonna? Never mind. So, a lot of people see this political side, but they're not saying it was it's all political. Now, I would like, and I've thought about this because we could turn ufology into a religion. And I got to tell you, UFO Jesus, although his name is Jesus, he's not invited. What's that now? Oh, he is invited. When did we change this? Nobody ever tells me anything. It's my own show. So he's now invited. Okay, I see why. Okay, because of the correlation. Religion, Jesus, all right. Catholicism, Christ. Huh? Can you imagine if we turned this into a religion? You would see UFO Jesus would have to be, well, we'd have to nail him to the cross, but it wouldn't be a cross. No, it'd be the sports model. It would be. We would nail him to a sports model. It has to. It's the most famous of all UFOs. Well, the Tic Tac's got a way to go because that's, it's only been a couple of years. But you nail him up there. You put a body mold of him so you don't have to kill the guy. You just nail him up there for a minute. And then you take him down and you put up the mold. You could even do a 3D mold of UFO Jesus, if you want to sell the UFO religion crosses, all that merch that would go around the community. That would be amazing. Nothing like UFO Jesus to be the leader, but not be the leader. He would be the martyr. Lou would come in every day. He'd have the collar, right? It wouldn't be just white. No. It would be a Tic Tac. It would be white, but not like bone white, but it would be a Tic Tac from, right here. It would have to be. It's the only thing that he talks about ever, really. And then every now and then he would change the collar, and there wouldn't be one because he's wearing his interdimensional collar that day. Because he doesn't know where they come from, where they go. And every now and then, he'll denounce China. He'll denounce Russia, right? And then we all don't get up. Now, I'm talking about Catholics here. That's all I know. I don't know how it works with the Jewish side or Buddhists and Muslims and all that stuff. I don't know your religions. But I'm just saying it from my side, my point of view. Because we all have to go up and take the body of Christ, drink his blood, which is wine, which nobody does. And then you get the little bread things, the little saucers. They're round, but these would be Tic Tac shaped. So everybody has to get up, go get they call it communion. We'll call it the disclosure wafer. So we get a disclosure wafer, and Lou puts it right in our pie hole. Boop. And then he gives you the sign of the Tic Tac. Right? And then he goes, I'm just thinking about it now. I never thought about it. And then he looks at you and he says, off you go. Just like Fravor said, off it went. Off you go. And that means off we go into the spiritual realm. It would be all esoteric, the whole vibe, astral projection, connection, whatever it is you want to talk. You'd see Greer would be sitting in a chair in the back the whole time. Doesn't talk. He doesn't even move. He just sits there like this. Somebody goes up to him and gives him the Tic Tac wafer, the disclosure wafer. It's pretty serious religion we got going there. And then we sing songs. We got James Gilliland and the ECETI Ranch Band, right? They all come up and they got their version of Kumbaya, right? And they come up and they play the piano. We got one guy on a saxophone, another guy singing, another guy on the guitar. Yeah, it would be a whole scene, man. What's this? Margaret Peggy, $5. I thought I got hit with something. That was a very sharp, you got a sharp shooter there. She just did it. No message because she didn't need to. Just wanted to say, take the 5. Okay, I think you need it more than I do. And I do. I've got 11 children that are all around me right now. They watch. I've got them all on the same page as me. And it'll go to my 11 children. But thank you, Margaret, quote unquote, Peggy. I think that would be probably your real name. Let's give you one of these. Thank you very much, and gush. Margaret Peggy, just throwing it out there. Now that you've I was going to say, supported GoFund, you will now be a continuing supporter of GoFund from here on out. I should remember it. I'm remembering all the names. And thank you very much, Margaret, Peggy. Mucho gusto, generoso. It's okay if you guys want to, if you have a message, you want a question, comment. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Now that right there, gush, gush, gush. That just, makes me feel like we're part of a religion over here at Goofonia. Goofonia is the eternal flame for ufology. It's truthology for ufology. If we're going to start with, that's the mantra. Truthology for ufology. Truthology for ufology. Truthology for ufology. And then I come out and I go, thank you very much for coming here tonight to goof on. I see a lot of familiar faces here. John, how are you? Mary, I see you, Sliwa. Coral Ann, how are you? A lot of familiar faces here tonight at Goof On, and it makes me proud to be the leader of this cult. And we don't like to call this a cult, but it's easier to relate to you, and we're going to change it to this religion. This is our religion, folks. Truthology for ufology. Say it with me. Truthology for ufology. Truthology for ufology. And stop. That's what we do here, folks. Now, don't get upset with me. Don't kill the messenger. I'm here with the message from the universe. The universe told me today when I woke up, it said, Rich. And I said, yes, universe. It said, today you will give your people happiness. And I said, I will. How am I going to do that, universe? You are going to go out there today and just speak your mind. Is that good enough, though, universe? Just speak my mind? Well, I don't have any ideas right now. What am I going to do? You always find a way. Is that not true? I do. You will find a way. Those doors are now gone. They have closed. New doors have opened. Open your mind. Talk to me, Rich. I am, universe. I am. What will I talk about tonight? And you want to know what it said to me? Do you want to know what it said to me? It said, talk about me. And I did. And it felt right. So I talked about me. Not me. No, me. No, well, you wanting to be like me, but not, no. And I said, no, never be me. Be you. Be you. You. And the universe said, yeah, that's a little too crazy. Back it down a little bit, all right? Let's just chill out, Rich. And I'm like, hey, I've got coffee over here I haven't even had a sip of yet. So that's what we do here. Things pop up. It's been a slow day. Really, nothing much has happened, although people are still talking about politicizing, actually, the AOI MSG room. Oh, they're saying it's such a shame. They're saying it. It's too bad Lou didn't get what he wanted. And imagine if he did, they say. Imagine if Lou got what he wanted. And I was like, so what? I don't understand what Lou wanted. He wanted transparency. You're not going to get that with the AOI MSG. All right, we're talking about yesterday. I don't want to talk about yesterday anymore. I'm done with yesterday. Can we move on from yesterday? The universe told me, yeah, why not? We'll move away from yesterday. As a matter of fact, I saw And this is just to get your palate a little bit wet, a little bit ready for the rest of the show. Mary Hall had this, she watches the ISS. The ISS has a camera pointed at Earth. And every day, it seems there's something unbelievable popping up on that camera, especially when it's dark out. Well, this one's a little bit different, I must add. Don't know if you've seen it yet, but I have no explanation other than this has got to be a light anomaly, somehow a mistake, or somehow, I don't know. I think I know. Oh my God, I think I know what, oh my God, I think I figured it out. Yeah, it just happened. Look at this, the universe working with me. See what I mean? Watch this.
But keep in mind, this is still Facebook.
Watch. Here, go back here. She has some dude narrating. Watch.
This is the ISS live feed. And this
I don't know what's going on here.
Going into the Terminator into nighttime.
It's the Terminator.
Because the space station travels.
Why can't I get rid of this?
Excess of 16,500 miles an hour.
This thing down here should be gone.
The Earth, going from west to east. So anything on the Earth will appear to go from right to left. But the important thing to realize is it's always facing towards Earth, this particular camera. And this object is always there. This is part of the space station. We can clearly see it now because it's capturing the sun, because this space station's 265 miles from the surface of the Earth and still capturing the sun, even though the surface of the Earth is receiving no sun right now at all. It's going into the Terminator at night, heading east. And again, it's important to realize that this is always there, whether you see it or not. There's times during this video where you don't see this at all, but it's always there, which proves that this camera didn't change. This is important to keep this in mind as this video goes on. It's just like a 17-minute video, but I can condense it a little bit here. And we can, I wanted to show this part to show that this is always there, whether you see it or not. Now we'll go on, and here you can clearly see it, and you start seeing all these speckles all over the place. That's the camera, and they even go all over this object, or this part of the space station, which again is always there. It's always, whether it's in view or not, it's always there, but it completely disappears as the darkness, as the sun stops reaching the space station. See there, it totally disappears.
You guys aren't going to like me.
You don't even know it's there. But it's there.
I know what's going on here
now, but it's there, and that's important
because this has happened before, but it just looks a little different. You'll see. I figured it out
because it's showing that the camera is always facing the Earth, regardless of, it can't.
Yeah. Get to the point. Come on, Johnny. We got a show to do here.
Zoom in or pan out. They can't
turn. Come on.
Of how it looks. Sure, they're supposed to take the live feed off now because it does capture their attention, and I think they're more intent on focusing in on this than they are of stopping the live feed, because this is an extraordinary capture. We don't know what this thing is.
I know.
Wait till you see it.
Does anybody want to take a guess
Keep
there?
in mind, this is still facing the Earth, still the same camera. So this is a very large object that's going at relative speed with the space station.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it, Johnny?
Relative orbit as well, but as you can see, it's veering downwards. So this thing is going in excess of 16,500 miles an hour, 17,000 even miles per hour.
There you go, 17,000.
With relative with the space station, and also going down. See, here's where they focus in. They didn't change cameras. Mary proves that by looking up over here in the, to check in. See how they're zooming in on it now? This thing really caught their attention. Now, what does that look like to you? It looks just like the moon, doesn't it? And I'll show you why it can't be. For two reasons. First of all, again, this camera didn't change. This is the same live feed. See how the camera's trying to pick up the light on it? Look at the extraordinary features on this. It looks very similar to our moon, But it couldn't be because there's high, big bumps on it, big bumps like mountains. It's incredible. And again, it caught the attention of the astronauts.
All right, I'm going to ruin everything here because I don't know, man. I was just thinking about it again. But there's something weird about this. Now, usually with the ISS, you see white dots go from right to left. Just as he said, objects usually moving from right to left. And with this camera, you get a lot of these dots. Let me put myself there. You get a lot of this, you know, and the reds and the purples and the blues. That's just the way the camera is. Now, you see the space station over here, and that's his cursor. But what you're going to see, now, you're not seeing
As the darkness,
any of the,
hold on, stops reaching the space station.
God almighty. You're not seeing anything going past from right to left, right? Why can't I? Something weird is going on with this. I don't like it that I can't move it. See, like, I don't have any. Where are the controls? This thing shouldn't be here. This thing at the bottom, it's ruining me, that white screen.
Totally disappeared.
For some reason, it's showing up on this screen.
But it's there. It's
Hold on. Let me just clear things. Yep, it won't go away. Oh, it's this? No, it isn't. It's never done it before. This is bothering me. Yeah, I don't like it. Never had this bar at the bottom. Usually it goes away once you do this. But it's still there. Shouldn't be there. It's really annoying. I'm going to try something here. Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe they switch things around here. Let's try this. Yeah, that got rid of it. Now I know what StreamYard did. All right, so what you're seeing is the camera is in it. They have a lens over the camera, like a protective thing, protects it from the sun. So it's closed right now because the sun would actually hit the camera dead on. So what we're looking at is an opening in the camera. Like it looks like this. It's just a little hole that it's just a little open, and then when they open it up, it goes like this. It goes, and there you got your protective thing off of it, and now the sun's not shining directly into the camera and whatever. So you're not seeing anything but through a little tiny viewpoint, seeing if it's hitting the earth. What you're seeing is
now, but
I see. I don't want this guy's voice around me.
Keep that in mind as this video goes on. You'll see.
How come? You see, I can't shut him up.
But that's important.
I swear to God.
It's showing that the camera is always facing the earth.
Just shut up.
Regardless of, you know, it can't. The only thing they can
do
is focus.
I can't shut him up.
Zoom in or pan out. They can't turn it that much at all. We've never seen them do it, and if they did, it would.
I swear.
Point
shut
the space station.
Your face.
They'd have to actually turn the space station to change the view, or switch cameras.
I can't see it on my own TV.
And this camera view.
Anyway, it's just a little hole that is looking through the camera. That's it. It's not the moon. See, you can see right here. There's part of the harness, and all of the colors went away. The little dots, because they zoomed in on the opening to see the earth. That's the earth. It's just, that's it. That's all you're seeing. A little bit of the earth. They're trying to make it out to be the moon. This is cloud cover. Now imagine if they opened up the whole entire camera, all of this would be the earth. That's all it is. You understand? It's like a lens cover. And that's why you see it change. It gets brighter. You see this thing right there because that's part of the housing. Let me open the fucking thing.
Catching this thing.
Shut up.
See, the HD camera, HD. It's the same one pointing towards the earth. They didn't switch cameras. This thing is between the space station and the Earth, my friends. And she also checks it at the end and switches it to the other camera, which shows nothing but static. So they didn't switch
Yes,
cameras.
the reason it shows static, it's because it's too... That's all that is. That's all it is. End of story. That's all. I just wanted to clarify that. I could be wrong. I don't think so, but I could be. I don't think I am. I might be. I'm not sure, but I don't think I am. Anyway, just wanted to wet your palate with a little bit of something, get you started. Because, oh my goodness. You know, somebody's going to get hurt, and it is going to be me. It's going to be me. Yep. I don't know if you've noticed, but Greer this weekend has a CE5 event happening. Here there's two ETs caught passing by the contact circle at Joshua Tree. These are old. Remember these? During this October 2019 expedition at Joshua Tree, there was an unexpected visit caught on camera while the group was on break and away from the circle. Of course they were. COVID. The image, COVID zoomed in version above and zoomed out versions below, were taken by a camera set up to automatically and continuously take 8-second exposures. This image was captured while a team member was heading back to the circle with their flashlight. How much you want to bet that's their flashlight? While the chair is backlit by the team member's flashlight, that's what I said. There are two silhouettes partially blocking the light beam. The shape of one of the ET heads is clearly visible on the right side. Oh, these are aliens just sitting there. Or, see, these are chairs, right? But somehow we've got two alien heads popping up. Now, if he said that is the flashlight, why wouldn't this be the head of the guy? But you can see an alien face. You can see it. You can actually see it. Watch, I'm going to save this. And we're going to blow it up right here, live on the show. Let's do that in the downloads. Right? So let's grab that, and I will enhance it. Let's open up quick access. There it is. I think you can see that. No, here we go. And where is it? Oh, here. Getting a little angry. Oh my God. Seriously. I'm really thinking about ending it all right on this show. No, I'm not even joking. It says it's opening, and it never opens. I saved it. Yeah? Where are you? Huh? Where are you? It's not showing up. I give up. COVID. This is weird. I'm trying to open that up and it won't open. Now I lost... Oh my God, what's going on? I lost my screen. I can't see the show. This is bizarre. There we go. Oh, wow. What is going on? Something weird is going on. I'm going to save it again. Save image as. Circled image. Let's do it again just for the hell of it. Oh, there. Oh, I see. No. That's not it. Let's try this. Let's open it up in downloads. Okay. What the frigonometry is going on? It won't open. I've never had this happen before. It won't open. I'm there. I am, let's see. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to sit here all night and do this. Open. This is bizarre. I don't understand it. Well, I can't open it up. Anyway, Greer's having a CE5 event this Saturday. It says whether during Dr. Greer's expeditions with your friends or even alone are an amazing way to initiate contact with ET civilizations. You know, how could you do that, man? See, I know someday I'm going to be sitting down with Greer and talking to him, and I'm going to ask him, dude, I've been trying for years, probably as long as you, to talk to these people, these beings, these EBEs. I've got nothing. And then he'll give me some bullshit line. Well, you have to really believe. Why would I be doing it if I didn't believe? I'm trying my best. I'm sick of this. Oh my God, are you kidding? Anjali. She says, beautiful day to everyone. I will be easing back into communicating the remainder of this week as this body regains strength and health after an acute surge of symptoms and illness. Wait, what? She says she's taking a break as this body regains strength and health after an acute surge of symptoms and illness. Your understanding and patience is so appreciated. May you all be well and peaceful. No. Worry about you. Tell me what to do. Hate that. You know, you do you. We'll do us. Don't worry about us. All right? Okay? Anjali. I have to play this. I've never seen anything so stupid. Alec Baldwin. Did you hear what he said? The dumbest thing you've ever heard. Yeah, I'm going to play it. Hold on, there might be an ad first, yeah. Let me pull it over here so you can see this. I just have to play it. It's not really anything political. It's just dumb. Listen to this. Come on already. That's the second time. Piece of shit.
She was someone who was loved by everyone who worked with and liked by everyone who worked with and admired. I mean, even now, I find it hard to believe that. It just doesn't seem real to me.
You haven't said much in public since that tragic accident. Why speak out now? I think the big question, and the one you must have asked yourself 1,000 times, how could this have happened? You've described it as a 1 in a trillion shot, and the gun was in your hand. How do you come to terms with that? It wasn't in the script for the trigger to be pulled.
Well, the trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger.
So you never pulled the trigger?
No. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them, never.
What did you think happened? How did a real bullet get on that set?
I have no idea. Someone put a live bullet in a gun, a bullet that wasn't even supposed to be on the property.
How do you respond to actors like George Clooney who say that every time they were handed a gun, they checked it themselves? Your emotion.
Unbelievable, right? This guy. He didn't pull the trigger. The gun shot itself. It just, aimed it at somebody. But wasn't the story was he was joking around with it and he was like, stick him up or something like that. Shot her, reflected off the inside of her ribs or something, and then hit the guy next to her in the arm or in somewhere. You know what I mean? And who would put a live round inside of this in the gun? A live round. It sounds like he was being set up. It's what he's trying to make it sound like. When George Stephanopoulos asked the question, why was a live round on the set? And you could hear somebody in the back saying, that's it, that's enough.
Emotions are so clearly so right there on the surface. You felt shock. You felt anger. You felt sadness. Do you feel guilt?
What a dumb question. Of course he felt guilt. He killed somebody. Anyway, when's that? Today? When's that on? When's it coming out? Let me see. Hey, you can watch it on Hulu. And that's today, I think. This was yesterday? Yeah. So it's on tonight. Well, it was already on. I wish I could play it, but I can't. Anyway, I just wanted to show it because, you know, these are the people that are trying to control the world. Yeah. Believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah. No, they are. The entertainment community, along with mainstream media, ufology can't get a word out without getting approval from these types of people. Seriously. They all talk together. They get together by that big parrot or whatever it is. And they all talk about the things they're going to do in the next couple of months, years, whatever. So I came across a video that says explosive UFOs hurtle towards Earth. The proof is out there. And here, just watch it. It's from History Channel. I didn't know. I can't play it.
Bondoy goes outside to film the...
Yeah, that's History Channel. Screw it. I'm not in the mood.
Northern Lights, when the peaceful scene literally explodes.
Look at this.
4 balls of bright light erupt and seem to drop 4 glowing objects to Earth.
That's
then,
real.
watch, just as it starts to fade, 4 more blow up.
Does this look real to anybody? That looks so fake.
Is it a UFO?
No!
And video effects designer Mark D'Antonio compares this to other sightings.
There have been reports of strange halos around UFOs with different color lights, but this is sort of outside that realm.
D'Antonio says classic orb UFOs tend to move very quickly, often with radical angular turns a plane could never make. But these just hang there as their glowing payload falls to Earth.
What? Has anybody seen this? This is an atmospheric test, nothing else. Oh. Third phase of moon. Hey, congratulations, your dad's doing well. Glad to hear it, man. Still got prayers going out to him. This is an atmospheric test, nothing else, not ET. I knew it. So that's what they're doing, man. It's an atmospheric test. I've never seen it, but that makes sense. Yes, it does. Exactly, Derek. It makes sense. Oh, I'm glad I played that because I was going to say, I don't think it's real. And I haven't even analyzed it or looked at it closely. I just saw that they were talking about this. That's right. I forgot I had this thing. It just looks weird.
That's anomalous even by UFO video standards.
So why wouldn't D'Antonio know this? You know what I mean? D'Antonio, you know, he's supposed to be the expert on photos and video, and I'm surprised he didn't say that. I would expect me to get it wrong, because I've always said, you know, I'm not an expert, and if I haven't seen it, how am I supposed to know about it? So, just learned something new today. Good. Third phase. Yeah, you know, that's weird. It's a really weird test that they did, but they call it explosive
2019,
UFOs. Look
a
at this.
resident of Ondoy goes outside to film the northern lights when the peaceful scene literally explodes. 4 balls of bright light erupt and seem to drop 4 glowing objects to Earth.
What kind of
Then,
test?
watch, just as it starts to fade, 4 more blow up. Is it a UFO? Astronomer and video effects designer Mark D'Antonio compares this to other sightings.
There have been reports of strange halos around UFOs with different color lights.
And he doesn't even say that those strange halos can just be, you know, the way the camera, the lens, is accepting the light that's going into it, or depending if it's video, how it's being played out there. There's so many different cameras that have so many different anomalies. It's really hard to understand every single one unless you've worked with a lot of different cameras, which I expect Antonio to have done. Antonio?
But this is sort of outside that realm.
D'Antonio says classic orb UFOs tend to move very quickly, often with radical angular turns a plane could never make. But these just hang there as their glowing payload falls to Earth. That's anomalous even by UFO video standards.
That's pretty cool looking, though. That makes sense. Just as much as this. This makes sense. This comes from Magico F. Rahat. This is the magic door trick. Now, I'm not going to show you how it's done, but I want you to take a look at the react. See, what I like about UFOlogy, when we're out in the field recording things, I like seeing what other people do when it happens. This is what I like about this video. Look at her. We got a what the... We got it. A what the... I wouldn't even look at the people. Don't even look at them.
Is that your door there by any chance? Oh, take care now.
I played a lot of that. Damn it. That's the way that video was done. You see this wall right here? When the door opens up, people can't see, right? So he walks through it, the door's open, and he jumps over the wall over here and lays down. And he has a remote, somebody else has the remote control and closes the door. So it gives they can't see him. Now he's running over to jump over this little wall. So they don't go far enough to see him, but he's over here. It's pretty cool. They showed how he did it in the beginning.
We set up this door in the middle of the park, and when people sit down on this bench, I'm going to walk to the door and disappear. Here's how it works. We set up the door directly across from the bench. When the door opens, it's going to obscure their view, and this is going to give me the opportunity to quietly run across and hide behind the sledge. The door then will be closed by a remote control.
Too easy, but a pretty cool trick if you're not expecting it. That video I just showed you of the explosive UFOs with D'Antoni, I'm being told, NASA's Azure mission, AZURE, seeks to understand more about how auroras move in our atmosphere. As part of this research project, scientists decided to create their own auroras to track. Third phase of moon with the info on it. See? They know. They know. That's why they didn't post it. Because it was obvious. I'm glad I didn't. Oh, by the way, unidentified S4. I don't know if you're here because I haven't seen you. But I did the, what do you call it? The tarot card reading. And when I first did it a month ago for Dorothy, well, not first, but most recent, Dorothy Hawkins said I did exceptionally well, like as pretty much as accurate as you can get. Now, I would be thinking, all right, maybe I gave some relative and just casual things that you say that can apply to everybody and everything. Well, that's not what happened. When I did the reading for unidentified S4, Anthony, I said immediately when I picked out his name, a vein popped into my head. It was a thick vein, and I think it was just being shown that way. And I saw a left arm that was out. You know, like this, like it was going to give blood, and the vein was right here, and that's what I saw the whole time I was doing that reading. So I said, some other things too that were dead on about him having that, ruling fist and authoritative voice and all sorts of stuff. I mean, that's not something you say to everybody. Well, here's what he said. Okay, sir, you are amazing. Are you ready? Yes, I'm a leader. I'm very smart. And I did say he had ADD and OCD. So he confirmed that he has ADD and PTSD. He said, I was crushed at work and my left arm got it bad. It collapsed the vein in my left arm. It collapsed the vein in my left arm from being severed. Since I'm home, I said he's got to start working out, and he did. He said he started walking because he gained a little weight. And I said, he likes to be the center of attention. He says, I'm the life at the party. I am the rock of the family, support everybody. So, and other stuff he said, he just confirmed that I was right. That's interesting to me because I'm a very big skeptic when it comes to psychics. But there's a difference because I'm doing it. But the people that... Now, I do believe there are people who have certain psychic abilities. And abilities, I mean, they're sensitive. And I don't know what it means. But I understand it because when I walk into a room... And I like to be the center of attention, don't get me wrong, but I always am not the center of attention. But I walk into a room, and most of the time I can feel what other people are feeling. That's what it feels like to me. Now, I don't walk around and go, or, ooh, I'm not obvious about it, but I'm aware of it. And when I get around family, my parents or even my cousins, there's things I feel. And I don't say anything, but a lot of the times it's like an anxiety feeling. It's very strange. But I'm very excited that Anthony said I was pretty accurate on that. Same with Dorothy. I don't know if I'll ever do it again. Because, it's just for fun. That's all. It's just fun. Not serious. Now, I know a lot of people here, and we talked about this earlier, don't believe what I believe, and that's fine with me. I don't want you to believe everything I say or believe in. I really don't. I don't want that kind of life. I don't want that. I hate that. Don't even agree with me now. But there's a lot of people out there who don't agree with me saying that ufology is political. And it is. It's highly political. I talked about it already. I know I'm going back to it a little bit because we didn't really finish. But, I mean, what else can I say that I haven't already said? I just want to make sure I covered everything, which is why I'm bringing it up. Because I don't think I touched on everything, but I did. It's always been politicized. Not as much as it's been lately, but if you go back in time, I mean, you see things never getting approved again, like Project Blue Book, Majestic 12, and those were secretly funded with our tax money. Things that were never talked about, things that were they weren't transparent. But it looks like this AOIMSG, this room in the DOD for a permanent office, is not going to be what we hoped it was, which is sad. But this is more politicized than any other time in life. Hey, if you think about it, look, why would Lou go on Fox, MSNBC, 60 Minutes, NBC, ABC, if that's not a political statement? What is this, entertainment? Is that it? You know, Lou's out there saying, hey, we need more transparency. We need our government. We need you, the believer, the viewer, the experiencer, which he doesn't really say. I'm saying it. But he wants us to go out there, march in the streets, knock on doors, call our Congress, our state representative, and say, hey, we need to have more transparency. Now, I say I've already tried it several times, never got a call back or anything, not even an email reply. I don't know how it is in the other 48 states, but I tried 2 states, 0 results. And one time I did it on the show, just to give you an idea of what it sounds like when you call your state representative. They don't pick up. Now, I haven't had anybody email me, tell me that they tried it in their state or even the same states. So if you have tried calling your representative, your state rep or your congressperson, let me know. You know, I want this, I need some data here because I really want to talk politically about UFOs and I need some data on that. So if you did call, and don't bullshit me, just if you did, you did. If you didn't, don't email me you did. I mean, no reason to lie. It's just going to make the stats, wrong. You know, we want this to go right. So I'm just asking if you want to, if you have reached out, and I know none of you have, because you would have told me. Everything is political now, AL Warrior, 100%. Everything is. Graham McNeil, what's this? Yes, it is political. That's why when politicians get laughed at in one ear and out the other, it's all the top ones that can talk about it, nothing to do with the public. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. The people who get mainstream media play, they're the ones that get the, nobody's laughing at them. They're just not saying anything mean. And that's interesting too. I would think in this day and age, with this administration and the way society is being talked to, the way things are going, everybody's special. Don't you think if ufology wanted that permanent room in the DOD at the Pentagon to be really transparent, don't you think that they would give us the most transparent astro room we could possibly have? I want to know who's going to be running the AOIMSG. Do we know? Does anybody know who's going to run that? Because it's definitely not Lou. But who is running that? I don't think we know yet. I don't think we know. But so if you got Lou out there telling you to march in the streets, make some noise, call your representative, get out there and let your congressperson know, that's political. That's trying to get votes. That's trying to get something passed through Congress. Yeah, we need this. We need to get the funding for this. Now, if that doesn't work out for little old Lou, he's just going to go straight across the street to Avi Loeb and the Galileo Project. Another bullshit thing that I have no faith in that will ever bring any type of disclosure. Yeah, a lot of people like to say we have drip, drip disclosure. I always say, hey, it's like pregnancy. You can't be a little pregnant. You can't have a little disclosure. Well, if we get disclosure on this, no. Well, this is telling us that UFOs exist. That's a form of disclosure. No. No, it's not. Disclosure can only be one thing, because you can't be a little pregnant. You can't have a little disclosure. You either have it or you don't. But for those of you who like to talk in drip, drip disclosure world, you can say that, we'll understand it, but it's wrong. Just like UFOlogy is wrong. It's ufology. And for those who say UFOlogy, they're just lazy. It's a little more difficult to say ufology than UFOlogy. It's a little more difficult to say it my way. But like I said a couple of days ago, I take the load I take the load less traveled. I take the road less traveled because it's the right road to go down. Now, if this isn't a political UFO world we're living in, I don't know what is. Then if it isn't that, is it a religion? And I said earlier, UFO Jesus can be the religious, he could be the guy. Just like the Michael Myers mask is William Shatner. Yeah, UFO Jesus can be like this, all sprawled out and stapled to a sports model UFO. And then we can make a model of him and, make merch out of it. Stephen Greer would be in the back. He's like the leader of all. Lou would be the speaker. And UFO Jesus, because he's UFO Jesus, he's got the hair, he's got the look. Hold on. He's got the look. Where is it? Oh, no. Oh. Hold on. Oh, no. I thought I had it. Hold on. No. This isn't going to take long at all. No. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I found it. It's got to be right here. Where are you? All right, Uncle Richie's getting a little mad. I'm getting a little mad. I'm starting to break down. I'm losing it. This is weird. See? I don't like this game. I don't like it. There's supposed to be a video here right now that I thought would be good. For some reason, it's not. It's not showing up. I don't understand why YouTube does this. YouTube has been so weird lately. They've had a few updates. The mobile app has changed a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I can't find it. That's a shame. That's a real crying shame. It is. It is. That makes me a little sad. A lot sad. It is. See? Shut up. Wow, it gets dark. See, I don't... All right, let's get back to work. So if I'm all thrown off. Hold on. Congressman Tim Burchett says it's the way it is. Oh, here's the follow-up to the Burchett speech the other day. Check this out. So this is the guy who says, hey, we need more transparency. Remember yesterday and 2 days ago, everybody's like, hey, Tim Burchett, my hero. Everybody's calling him a hero. We need more people like you. He didn't do anything.
with the about the UFOs situation where I think Pentagon is going to be taking over.
Yeah.
I'm confused with it, man. Help me here.
You're not the only one. The Pentagon, of course, is valiantly decided they're going to take over all the research on the UFO phenomena, but it's totally bogus. I mean, they're just going to require more money from us, and they're going to keep it quiet. I don't trust the Pentagon. I never have. They are secrets upon secrets, and that's how they operate. And we're foolish if we give them any more money to do.
Wow. Wow. That doesn't make, no. He's saying all they're going to do is just not be transparent. So I don't want to give any more money to that kind of research where nothing will be transparent. That is what he said, right?
Not the only one. The Pentagon, of course, is valiantly decided they're going to take over all the research on the UFO phenomena, but it's totally bogus. I mean, they're just going to require more money from us, and they're going to keep it quiet. I don't trust the Pentagon. I never have. They are secrets upon secrets, and that's how they operate. And we're foolish if we give them any more money to do this kind of thing. It needs to be independent. There needs to be congressional oversight, and the public needs to see it.
Right.
It doesn't need to be.
You know what? I'm angry. Now I'm really angry. Because this is what I've been saying from day one. I've been saying it. Nobody's calling me a hero. I'm not being treated any better. Where are the tweets about me? I'm the one who said from day one, nothing is going to come from this office. Lou can say whatever he wants to say. We're going to have transparency. We're going to use the five observables or whatever he's got that. Or really, who cares? Where's my Nobel Peace Prize? Where's my ufology Peace Prize? You know what? I may turn ufology into a religion. I may do it. Why not? Why not? I'm not wrong. I admit when I am. But when it comes to the major stuff like this, I'm always right. And I'm not bragging. It's a fact. I wasn't wrong about TTSA. I wasn't wrong about DeLong. I wasn't wrong about Lou. And I wasn't wrong about this. I wasn't wrong about Corbell. Deep down, I really wasn't even wrong about Travis Walton. Because even I was like, not too sure. But, I wanted to go along with it. See, I should have went with my gut. Too late, I understand. But I wasn't wrong. Inside, I know that. It makes me a little bit upset that just because this guy is in Congress and he's saying everything I've been saying for years, he's a hero. Wow. I tell you, just, talking this way isn't going to get him transparency in the UFO office. See, that's...
Any double secret meetings.
Right. I thought we was finally getting to a point
thought we
where
were
the public
too,
was
but I think they yanked the rug out. They don't think...
Oh, isn't that what I say? I say they're going to give you all the lies. They're going to say everything that sounds right just to get the funding. And then what? And then they're going to do nothing. Didn't I say I've been saying it for years? Many of you have too, but I'm here with the microphone telling you I put myself out there because I know I'm right. It's not because I'm trying to guess. It's obvious. If anybody here thinks that we're really going to ever get alien disclosure, technology that is magical, you're wrong. And I know Third Phase of Moon, I know they're being more positive than me. They think we're going to see stuff in the near future. Maybe not full disclosure, but I don't even think we're going to see anything magical that I could say, that came from alien back-engineered technology. And as of this day, and this time, on December 2nd, 10:21 p.m. Eastern Time, I don't think we have any alien technology at all. Quantum computers, quantum computing, That's supposed to be a real thing in the next decade for sure. I'm not too sure. I don't even want to get into. I haven't even done any more research into quantum computing yet. Not yet. Because we're still a few years away from that becoming something that we could use. We're not using quantum computing just yet. But that may be like alien technology, but I don't think it is. And you know what would be alien technology? Are you ready? Let me pull this up here. You want to know what would be alien technology? Transporting. You transport me from here to the moon. Like Star Trek. They'll never have it. I can't say never. But if you're going to break down things to the, molecular, every sense of molecule, if you're going to break them down and rebuild them again, it's got to be a perfect copy. We are way away from that happening. To me, if that pops up in the next 2 years, I would say, all right, I think we have alien technology here. It's not. It's not going to happen. And I think that's a very good description of what alien technology would look like. Something like that.
They pulled the rug out from under us. I think the military-industrial complex and the rest of those clowns, they fully know what they're doing, and they're going to keep it secret from us.
That's amazing. That's what I've been saying for 2 decades almost.
Just one last thing. Why is it like they don't want what is it they don't want the public to know?
That's a good question. I've got a theory about that. I think it's about control. They think once that they lose control of the issue, that could you imagine if this world was focused on one issue, looking at something like that, we could all come together on something? I think that would just disrupt the whole military-industrial complex, the religious-industrial complex, on down the line. It would just disrupt.
No, I don't think so. I know so. He's right. It would. Because if that was to come out, it would put the kibosh on a lot of things. Because if aliens made it known that they were here, it would change everything. Because we automatically think what? Free energy. Anti-gravity. That's what we want. That's what we want. That to me would be, and I'm talking about not using magnets. You got a ship, Mercury. Maybe you got a ship, and it does like the sports models, like Bob Lazar said. It just lifted off the ground with a corona ejection around it, and it gently set itself down. It was really an inconspicuous test. If we have objects that could create a gravitational force field around itself so we could turn left and turn right without feeling the effects of gravity, yeah, to me that would be like a disclosure of technology. I mean, that can't happen. They can't. I'll tell you when disclosure will happen. You want to know when? I really have it down almost to a year. Okay? You ready? You want to know when? What's today? 2021? 2136. And I'll tell you why that year is very important to me. Because we can't... Because that's when we run out of fossil fuels. 125 years from now. 115 years? What is that? 115 years? That's when I think disclosure of technology will happen. When we start running out of oil, that is when things will change. And I give it about 120 years or so. 2136. I won't be here. You won't be here. But your kids will be here. So write that down somewhere. Somebody make a notation. December 2nd at 10:20 something p.m. Rich Giordano said in the year 2136, the announcement will be made. We will be going off of fossil fuels, which really isn't fossil fuels, but that's what they're calling it because it's been that way for 50, 60 years. And we're going to go into anti-gravity technology that the Egyptians used. And everybody's going to be like, all right, whatever you got to do, man. And maybe that's what's happening now. That Lou and other people are starting to lay the groundwork for the discussion. Because that's what everybody on the left is saying. Because that's what Lou's about. He's not about anything we believe. And I say we, I'm an independent guy. It doesn't matter. I go with the smartness. I don't go with the weird or the woke. I go with common sense. And it cost me $40 today to fill up my tank of gas, which was just about 11 gallons. And that's expensive. I think I paid $24 a year ago. I was looking at the receipts. $22. Gas was only $2.30. It was cheap a year ago in Arizona. And it's going to be $5 this time next year in Florida. $8 in California. A gallon. Guys, we're just starting it. So anyway, if that's the case, we got to go through all of the oil we could muster up. And once we get to that point of no return, we have got to start building the infrastructure for anti-gravity everything. That'll be great. Did we finish with Tim Burchett? Oh, one more thing.
That whole chain. And they don't want it. They don't want it. They want control. They want secrets. They want it compartmentalized. I mean, they won't even release it, the Kennedy files. And who the heck's alive after that? It's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous.
It's going to come out soon after that.
So he thinks it's about control. And it is. It is. Pretty good stuff, man. But unfortunately, I don't think he's a hero. Speaking of, I saw this today, and I got a little sick to my stomach when I read this. From Grant Cameron, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Nicole Sackich and I will, it says lost, but host a panel on shadow people, hitchhikers, and Skinwalker Ranch. The lineup includes Ryan Burns, Magic Mike, Melinda Leslie. You can't trust anything this woman says. Not at all. She lives in a world where fantasy and imagination rule in her truth. Yeah. Desta Barnaby, are you serious? Chase Klotsky, who hates Goofon, by the way. Ron Johnson, and guess who might drop by? Christopher Bledsoe. Are you friggin' kidding me? I did. I left a reply tweet to that because I think it's unbelievable. I said, wow, if you invited Bledsoe, you have lost your common sense and critical thinking. I don't care anymore. I'm not being Mr. Nice Guy. I'm done. It's real sad when you have a guy on who misidentifies mundane objects as spirit orbs and aliens and believes there's communication between them all. Giving him airtime is accepting his lies as truths. I don't care. I never say anything to Grant. I wanted him to know. He needs to hear that. No, he needs to hear that. Because Christopher Bledsoe is the problem with ufology, man. Whatever. Do your own research. There was this video here I'm going to play for you. The American research ship Eltonin sailed into Auckland, well, this is back then, yesterday with a mysterious photo taken at 2,250 fathoms, 1,000 miles west of Cape Horn. The photograph, which to a layman shows something like a complex radio aerial jutting out of the mud bottom. It was taken on August 29th by a submarine camera, the New Zealand Herald.
Auckland yesterday with a mysterious photo taken at 2,250
See, that bottom thing is still
fathoms,
there. Damn it.
1,000 miles west of Cape Horn. The photograph,
I already
which
read
to a
that.
layman stated in an article
There
for
it is.
Saga. Others went one step further and believed the mysterious object was some sort of alien technology deliberately placed in such a remote and desolate location.
Yeah, it's going to look exactly like something man would make.
To emit signals for extraterrestrial communication and possibly planet surveying. In 19...
See, aren't they Oriental? Those are the Oriental aliens I've heard about. Seriously. That's not a dig on
to emit
anybody.
signals
Look.
for extra...
Which way to Zeta Reticuli, please?
extraterrestrial communication and possibly planet surveying. In 1968, author Brad Steiger stated in an article for Saga magazine that the L-10 had photographed an astonishing piece of machinery, very much...
See this part right here? That doesn't look like it's actually connected to the ground. It looks like it's photoshopped to me. Yeah, the rest of these look like jacks, you know? I'm calling bullshit.
like the cross between a TV antenna and a telemetry
That's not
antenna.
connected. That looks like
Of
it's
course,
fake.
scientists quickly tried to cover the story,
I guess
dismissing
it's
the
not.
discovery as an underwater sponge. They claimed what was photographed in the picture is the Cladorhiza concrescens, a sea sponge from the family of Cladorhizidae. There are many problems with this theory. For instance, the so-called L-tannin antenna is very geometrical and has precise angles and formations, which can't be said for the sea sponges to which...
Oh, I see. This is a recreation of the antenna, the black and white. All right, I must have missed that somewhere. Yeah, this is it. Okay, that's why it doesn't look normal. That's pretty interesting. What does this guy have to say? Dr. Thomas Hopkins. At that depth, there is no light, no photosynthesis, could not take place, and plants could not live. I wouldn't like to say the thing is man-made because this brings up the problem of how one would get it there, but it's fairly symmetrical, and the offshoots are all 90 degrees apart. This is why it's been argued over for so long. So wait a minute. So
One
this
would
is
get
the
it
real
there,
picture?
But it's fairly Earth's outer part is being pulled apart, creating extensional tectonics. This leads them to believe that the device was placed there to measure important geodetic, geodynamic, and seismic activities from our planet. And whoever set it there was well beyond any human capabilities. Steiger and Reitenauer noted that our science does not yet
possess underwater vehicles capable of descending to such depths. Therefore, no one on Earth that we're aware of could have placed the device off Cape Horn. What if they dropped it down there, Chief? Anyway, just interesting stuff. What is this? Oh, yeah. What is that called? The Black Knight satellite? It's a blanket. It's a blanket. I don't know. See, there it looks like a blanket. And if these are all the same thing, yeah, I believe it's a blanket. It's like an aluminum foil blanket. See? 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 Don't believe everything you hear. What's that? I know. All right, let's get to the next one here. What's that? Hold on. Did I miss somebody? Hold on. If I missed you, I am sorry if you put a super chat in. I'm just going to make sure I pull this back up. Here we go. Here we go. Lord Ludicrous Plaid. I missed you. Sorry. You said, I watched a Falcon 9 rocket launch tonight from my driveway. Got a decent video of it. Keep up the great work and don't piss in the wind. Great show. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you, Lord Ludicrous Plaid, for the $5 super chat. Mucho gusto generoso, Cerso. Here you go. I appreciate that. Thank you. A continuing supporter of GoofOn. Mucho gusto generoso. All right, next, just to round off this evening here, let's talk about some things here. There is concerning, there's an asteroid that will break into Earth's orbit in a week. This is from NASA. It's a concerning asteroid. Yeah, check it out. Hold on, let me pull it up. You got to wait for the ad. You know how this goes now. A giant asteroid's heading towards Earth. And will... Oh, your sister's got no teeth. Asteroid 4660 Nereus is bigger than the Eiffel Tower, stretching over 442 feet. Even though the asteroid is considered potentially hazardous, there is no need to prepare for doomsday. NASA expects it to skim past us without impact on December 11th, keeping a comfortable distance of 2.4 million miles away from Earth. Still, anything passing within 120 million miles of Earth is considered a near-Earth object. Oh, well, thanks for the fear-mongering, New York Post. We always love a little bit of fear-mongering here on GoofOn. Nothing's better than fear-mongering, right, kids? All right, this is from Jessica on Twitter. She says, just because you've been around in the field of UFOs for a long time does not make you right. It also does not give you a free pass to make whatever outlandish claims you choose without proof to back it up. This goes for many. Put up or shut up time. Interesting tweet, Jessica. Being that you've been speaking a lot in the field for the last couple of months, you'll learn, you'll know, you'll see what it's like. You'll see. What is this? I already played that. Let's get rid of that. So, I don't even want to mention this person's name anymore. That's how much I don't care. But I'm going to read the tweet. It says, I knew at Lou Elizondo was influential and the community relies on a select few, but we've never had such a funny, odd case. 99% of people are against AOIMSG. They would be celebrating it if Lou hadn't shared his opinion. I am thankful for the insight, but wonder is this scenario good or bad? Is it sustainable? We already talked about that. So a lot of people, and this person realizes that they follow whatever Lou says. They think he knows. Go ahead, follow Lou. Hey, man, you know, at this point, you could follow anybody in the field, believe anything you want to believe, and you will not be wrong. Unless you're purposely hoaxing, purposely lying, purposely trying to trick people into giving you money, into buying their shit, into believing what they believe in. Critical thinking, not everybody's got it. Not everybody can even get it. because they refuse to learn. And you're happy and lazy with what your mind tells you. You refuse to do the work. That's what makes me upset. See, I am the hero. I've done the work. I've been out in the field 20,000 hours. That's nothing to sneeze at. Now, I know a lot of you may think that's almost impossible. Well, it isn't. If you're putting 12 to 14 hours a day in it for 4 years straight like I did, and then maybe half of that for the remaining years, it adds up. That's a lot of time behind a lot of different cameras. So I feel like you should believe me. Hey, yeah, I'm not telling you to. Whatever. Hey, do what Jessica says. She's right. She's been around 4 months. She knows everything. Whatever she says, she's right. You know? Oh no. What is this? This is Facebook Covert Space Cowboy. Here you go. Captain Randy Kramer, Covert Space Cowboy. Amazing. Amazing. Thought you might like that. You want to see what Hubble has in its deep field in 3D? This is an amazing journey through space and time, according to this video. And this comes from, I think, it's from Mr. Catfish 2100 sent me this. Check it out. I said, check it out. Hey! I don't like this white thing under here. I can't get rid of it. This is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That is just amazing. That is amazing. And I'm going to play something for you here for a second. Let's get rid of that. Pull this up here. Check this out from Third Phase. In case you missed it.
We've got a lot of contacts that we've been making, and they've got a lot to say, and we appreciate everybody joining us right here in this live premiere. We're back in Hawaii, our home base, and we're happy to share with what's been coming in the pike. So we're getting to it right now. Take a look at this first video coming in from South America. Watch this. Is there an invasion going on? What's descending from our skies? We have 4 bright luminescent orbs that light up the cloud layer above the town. And let me tell you, somebody got lucky. They captured something that we can't explain. And if you look closer to the far right, one of these bright luminescent orbs descend down and seems to release something that rapidly descends down to the surface. What's going on here? These other luminescent orbs seem to be hovering there, coming down in a slow progression, but this one on the right seems to have a mind of its own. Is there some kind of invasion going on? What's happening here? Is it a simple military exercise, flares, or is this some kind of drone display? I'm not exactly sure, but whatever these things are, if I were there in the night and I saw this, I would be pointing my camera exactly in this position like this person just did. We're grateful to the person who shot this. Brent, what's your thoughts here? Yeah, it's really cool when the public submits UFO videos like this, and we're getting a lot of these kind of luminescent orbs that are highlighting the atmosphere, the clouds around it, and they're quite large. We're looking at something I believe is not military in origin. We see flares being dropped, but these are more luminescent. They're huge, and they're not your typical military flares that kind of descend, that leave smoke trails. We're not seeing any of that. We're seeing them remain pretty static and slowly drop down, and it's creating this huge luminescent light that, again, I don't see representative in military flares. The one on the right, it's pretty interesting the way it descends and accelerates towards the surface of the town over there. We don't know what it is. It's a unique capture. I like the way we see the orb.
Yeah, watch this.
Just remain there as it drops something else and it starts to illuminate itself. Very strange stuff. Very cool capture. I love this stuff. Yeah, actually looking at it.
That's pretty interesting. And, you know, these lights have been seen more and more and more. And, you know, you want to say military flares, go right ahead. I wish there was a beginning and an end to these videos, or at least a timestamp to tell me how long these videos are lasting. See, that's the difference with my videos and videos that are usually given to us nowadays. And in the past, we demanded people had the timestamp on it, or at least give us that information. I did when I had the website. I demanded to know, where am I looking? What am I looking at? You know? I had a video sent to me today from Black Lotus Productions. And I don't know if he's here. I haven't seen him here. But it is a really interesting sighting. You see a guy, and I don't know if I could play it. So, you know, let me see if I have any type of response to that yet. Because I really want to play it. Oh, here it is. Could be, okay. It says, I don't know, I have no idea where he is. So I wanted to play it. I wonder if I should. I guess that there really is no problem with me playing it, right? I'm gonna play it. Hold on, let me load it here. Maybe we can get permission or something. Well, it's this guy's video, so I have to switch accounts. There we go. I think it's at this 23-minute mark, 24. Let me see where I have to go again. 24-minute mark. It's a pretty good sighting. All right, I'm going to show it. Well, the video's it's a 40-minute video about astrology for the soul. This is from December 1st. This guy has looks like 124,000 subscribers from New Paradigm Astrology. I am. I'm only playing a few seconds. I'm not playing the whole video, so I can play it. That's fair use. Here we go. Look right over here.
Negatively speaking, this can produce the psychology of futility, pessimism, fatalism, and self-defeat.
That's it.
Futility, pessimism, fatalism, and self-defeat.
So I reviewed this and I noticed a few things about it. It is out of focus, as you can see. He's got it on autofocus, interviewing himself. I said, well, this just pops up out of nowhere. Watch.
Of futility, pessimism, fatalism.
Right? It just shows up out of nowhere. Which is weird.
Futility, pessimism.
So I paused it right as it showed up. I'm going to do a screen grab. Okay. That isn't working. Interesting. My print screen isn't working. Oh, wow. Now it... Hello. Something's wrong. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Can you guys hear me? What is going on? Everything stopped. Everything stopped. I don't know what happened. Something's wrong. Everything stopped on my end. I don't know what to do. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me just try something here. There we go. Wow, that was weird. And something screwed up. Whoa. Nope, there it goes again. All right. Never mind. Forget it. This is jinxed. Something's going on. Let me see if I have that screenshot. Quick access. Nope, it didn't work. I don't know why I can't screenshot it. That's weird, isn't it? What's this? Hey, all right. Oh, Gigi Abby Lynn. Gigi, thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm sorry I missed it. Yeah, I was talking. There it is. Thank you very much. Great hearing you, Rich. Always wishing you the best. And wishing you the best, Gigi Abby Lynn. $5.55 for a continuing subscriber. And you get this song. Because of you, I'm playing this.
Hey, why are they?
What do they mean?
Do they mean? What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they here?
What do they mean?
For you, Gigi Abby Lynn. What are they?
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change?
I knew you would love this.
Secrets in the fields.
Secrets in the fields. Come on, Greg Brown. Come on, everybody. Yeah. Corn. want to thank everybody tonight. Tomorrow, Paula Asteria is joining me live here, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. It is going to be a fun show. Feng Shui fun show tomorrow. Paula Asteria. It's going to be phenomenal. I want to thank the moderators and the super chatters. You guys, without you guys, this show doesn't exist. And you make the show smooth. And I can't thank you enough for your time and support. Newcomers and veterans alike, thank you so much for giving the show a chance and staying with Goof On. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. No, we grow, we don't. Whatever, I don't mind being what we are. I love it here. We're right in a good place right now. So thank you for all of that. Seriously, I don't care if we get another subscriber, but you know, if you want to subscribe, at least you get all the notifications. Right? So, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Because what is Goof On? It is truthology for ufology. Good night, everybody.